The biggest World Cup ever. So, why are the best seats empty? One ticket cost $11.5 million. And still the stands sat half empty. So we have to ask one question. Is this World Cup already fixed? Because the people running it have done this before. 27 of them already pleaded guilty to more than $200 million in bribes. Right now, 3 governments are investigating FIFA. Yet days before kickoff, a judge closed the biggest case. The government said it was, quote, no longer a priority. We don't deal in rumors, only guilty pleas, verdicts, and admissions. This is the lost verdict. Let's start with those tickets. Meet Gianni Infantino. He's the president of FIFA. He runs world football. The day before kickoff, he defended his prices. He said demand was incredibly high. Higher by a factor of 10, he claimed. The next night told a different story. This was Guadalajara, a city in Mexico. Guadalajara lives and breathes football, yet its stadium sat half empty. So how is demand at a record high, and the seats still empty? 2 states think they know why. New York's top lawyer is Letitia James. New Jersey's is Jennifer Davenport. On May 27th, they subpoenaed FIFA. A subpoena is a legal demand for records. They use 2 words, fake scarcity. Here's what fake scarcity means. Imagine a store hiding most of its stock. Only a few items show up for sale. Shoppers panic, and prices shoot up. Investigators say FIFA did exactly that. Prices rose 34% across 90 matches. It worked like surge pricing on a taxi app. Then Texas went even further. Texas is America's 2nd biggest state. Its top lawyer is Ken Paxton. On June 9th, he opened his own case. He says FIFA sold premium Category 1 tickets. Some cost over $10,000 each. Then FIFA secretly changed the seat maps. Buyers got worse seats and no refund. Why would FIFA do all this? Here's the number that explains it. FIFA expects $13 billion from 2026. That's almost double the last World Cup. And FIFA still calls itself a non-profit. A non-profit isn't supposed to chase profit. But greedy prices are just the surface. The real story is far older, and they confessed. Go back to May 2015. The place is Zurich, a city in Switzerland. FIFA keeps its headquarters there. Before sunrise, police raided a luxury hotel. They arrested the men running world football. Officials hid their faces behind bedsheets. America's Justice Department had been watching. That day, it unsealed a 47-count indictment. Look closely at the main charge. It wasn't ordinary business fraud. It was racketeering, under a law called RICO. RICO was written to fight the Mafia. Prosecutors said FIFA ran like a crime ring. The bribes topped $200 million. Now the fact that matters most. This wasn't a rumor or a theory. 27 officials pleaded guilty in court. 2 more were convicted by a jury. They didn't deny it. They admitted it. One of them was Chuck Blazer. Blazer was a top American football official. Inside the sport, they called him Mr. 10%. He took a cut of shady deals. He confessed to bribes over hosting rights. He worked from Trump Tower in New York. He kept a 2nd apartment in the building. That apartment was reportedly for his cats. Then there's the $10 million story. It involves the 2010 World Cup. That tournament was hosted by South Africa. $10 million moved to Jack Warner. Warner was a powerful Caribbean football boss. The cash came from football development funds. That money was meant for poor communities. FIFA admitted the payment was made. Prosecutors call it a straight bribe. Now the biggest accusation of all. In 2020, prosecutors filed new charges. They said 2 World Cup votes were bought. Russia won 2018. Qatar won 2022. Prosecutors say bribes secured both votes. Stop here because this part matters. These are charges, not proven facts. Qatar strongly denies paying any bribes. Russia rejects the claim completely. No court has proven it yet. But a U.S. grand jury saw the evidence. A grand jury reviews a case before trial. They decided the charges were worth filing. That's not a YouTube guess. That's a sworn charge in federal court. So FIFA hit rock bottom in 2015. Then one man promised to fix it. Back to Gianni Infantino. In 2016, FIFA needed a clean face. Members elected the quiet, unknown candidate. To be fair, this part matters. Infantino was never charged in that scandal. He came in promising real reform, term limits, transparency, budget flights. We are listening to football, he said. Then he learned how FIFA really worked. The next World Cup made record money, $4.6 billion. Infantino gave each member country extra cash, $5 million each, on top. For rich countries, it was pocket change. For poor ones, it was life-changing. And here's the clever trick. In FIFA, every country gets one vote. More money meant more loyal votes. They re-elected him again and again. Then the reformer changed course. He pushed out FIFA's ethics officials. Ethics officials are the internal police. He scrapped the term limit he created. One reporter put it simply, he stopped acting like FIFA's servant. He started acting like its king. Now the most shocking fact of all, it isn't even about a bribe. America recovered the stolen bribe money. By law, it goes back to the victim. So who was the victim here? Legally, the victim was FIFA itself. FIFA got $201 million back. The seller got paid like the robbed. As the money grew, so did his friends. He kicked a ball with Vladimir Putin. Putin is Russia's longtime leader. He moved to Doha, Qatar's capital city. Reports said workers died building Qatar's stadiums. Infantino defended Qatar anyway. Then came 2025 and a strange award. Infantino invented a brand new FIFA Peace Prize. He gave it to Donald Trump. Trump's country was about to host the Cup. It was reportedly news to FIFA itself. One man simply decided it. Some say all this is old news. It's happening right now. In court. Look at just the last year. Take the Republic of Congo. It's a country in Central Africa. Its football chief was Jean-Guy Mayolas. In March 2026, a court sentenced him. The sentence was life in prison. His crime? Stealing FIFA development money. Over $1 million, meant for football. Some was set aside for women's football, some was COVID relief for clubs. He was convicted while on the run. Now look at the Maldives. It's a small island nation in Asia. Its football chief was Bassam Adil Jalil. He stole FIFA's COVID relief funds too. About $1.2 million in all. He spent some on 2 penthouses. A court gave him 23 years. Same pattern, same stolen money. Newest year, which brings us back to 2026. It's 2026 and America hosts the Cup, and the big corruption case finally ends. Not with a verdict, with a shrug. The date was May 27, 2026. That's exactly 11 years after the raids. A judge dismissed the last bribery case. Why? The government gave a reason. They said it wasn't a priority anymore. So picture these two things together. One government dropped FIFA's old case. 3 others opened brand new investigations. The bribery case, closed. The ticket cases, just starting. All while the trophy sits in America. We were told to call this conspiracy. We won't. A conspiracy is a guess. This is a record instead. A Mafia-style indictment. 27 guilty pleas. A payment FIFA itself admitted. Money returned to the guilty as victims. A case closed on its own anniversary. So here's where we leave you. Are the matches themselves fixed? No proof exists. We won't claim what we can't show. But these people confessed once before. They sold the game they swore to protect. They were caught. They were charged. And now, in the year America hosts, the people who could act look away. You've seen the whole record now. You decide what it means. Is the 2026 World Cup already sold?